Panda really didn't go to tournaments that much.
Yeah.
You know, he's like 17,
It's
high
crazy
school.
to think that he's only number 10.
Yeah, and that's still when he basically wasn't showing up to tournaments at all. Now summer vacations rolling around, he's able to practice a little bit more. So I'm very interested to see if that helps him out. But yeah, here's the thing though. I think that this is going to be a good matchup for Panda. I don't think that swords do very well against Villager, honestly.
You don't?
I don't.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'd like to think the exact opposite, that swords are definitely something hard for Villager to deal with, especially an aggro sword character such as Roy.
The only reason I say so is because we have another sword player. We have a Lucina named Earl of M in Chicago.
Yes.
He will argue that this matchup isn't actually as good for swords as you think.
People think?
Yeah, there's obviously some good aggression coming out from the swords part, but like honestly, when it comes to being off stage or just in a bigger stage, when it comes to fighting a good villager like Panda, sometimes the mix-up game is just so strong, and the gimping is so strong for swordies who usually have linear recoveries. A lot of people don't really take that into mind when they say that the swordies win, but I do see why people say that.
All right, he's going to get hit by the Lloyd Rocket there. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see all the interactions that we're going to see with the Lloyd Rocket. When the Lloyd Rocket is first tossed out, it does not have a hitbox. People need to be taking advantage of that.
Woo! Oh, just barely is not going to kill. Hanging on to that gyro for dear life.
All right, slowly coming up to the ledge. Back air is going to get Roy off the stage.
And just like that, man, that bowling ball, you have to go under if you're already that low for Roy, and that's going to be able to get him first stock.
All right, so we have Panda Bair taking the first stock from Goclin, man. Well, no, just Goclin. Oof. Up smash, killing Villager. Both of these guys sitting with 2 stocks, 6.5 minutes left in this game number 1.
Villager's hardcore, dude. He doesn't make a sound when he screams. Wait, what? He doesn't make a sound when he dies. No scream whatsoever.
Villager's a real one, man.
He's cold-hearted.
He's that guy, you know, you're getting tortured. They're trying to get some information out of you. He's not saying anything.
He's smiling.
You guys are making it all scot-free. He's Killua, bro.
He hasn't met Dr. Strong, bro. He doesn't know those emotions. You can't get him to do anything.
All right. Lloyd Rocket almost hitting Goclin. Got a nair. You get punished for that forward tilt. Ooh.
All right.
Just barely going to live that interaction now.
Yeah, that counter.
Woo!
All right. Nicely done by Goclin, though. Panda Bair needs work his way back into this matchup. It's still possible. He just needs to create a little bit of distance. Start hitting him with a slingshot a little more.
Oh, yes. Panda Bair definitely has the ability to do this. We've seen what happens when he's able to get Roy off stage. He hit him with the bowling ball earlier. I definitely could see a slingshot gimp coming into play as well. All right, we got one slingshot. Sending him across the stage, jabbing him up. Ooh. All right, JC is going to power right through that. Land on the platform.
That was sort of an unfortunate position for a Panda, because a lot of the time when a swordy's off stage, you have a little while to actually set up some ledge traps, but when Roy's right on stage, you don't have a lot of time to do anything, because if you mess something up or if you miss, Roy's basically going to do 80 damage to you, maybe even kill you.
All right, Goclin backing off, trying to find his way in there. Panda Bair with the nair as Goclin on the edge of the stage. And we're going to see another bowling ball. It's going to miss, so he won't the umbrella.
Ooh, all right.
All right, we got the spike coming through. Turn up.
Planted with the plants, man.
All right, we got that Lloyd Rocket coming out. Giving Panda Bair the stage positioning that he needs. Got the jabs.
Yo, Little Mac out here. Eat your heart out, man.
Up.
I know Mike Tyson was in Animal Crossing. My God.
Woo. That bowling ball just barely missing. Goclin, man, is like, oh, wait. You know, this is a last stock situation. I got to turn this thing up.
Yeah. Just like Panda Bair always been relatively good at these comebacks. Got to watch out for that bowling ball.
Okay, and just making it back to the stage barely.
Yep. This is extremely scary. You know that all Roy needs is like a jab and it could be over. Just like that.
Yep. Jab on the shield. You got to remind him sometimes, man. You know what I'm holding on to.
Ooh, that gyro, that was a good shield. That could have put Goclin in a really bad position.
Right. We have the tree there, so the axe in play. Panda Bear.
Oh man,
slingshot.
That potted plant just barely missed too. The pressure going on her Goclin right now is sick.
Tilt. Knocking Panda Bear off of the stage.
Almost dead.
Air dodging through that.
He got the potted plant.
And Goclin had a jump.
That's gonna be it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jab up there.
Yeah, man.
See you.
Nicely done. That was an amazing option to go for that jab, leading him all the way a little higher up top screen. Up air was able to connect.
That's crazy. All right, so Panda Bear keeping that match ridiculously close, though.
That was a good job by Panda Bear, though, all things considered. Like I said, I do think this matchup, honestly, I think it's like 50-50. But I know people obviously think the Sorties win. But I really do think that once you put Villager in a position where you keep boxing out the Sortie or you get him off stage, it could be really tough. I mean, there were a couple moments where Panda had the edge guard and just wasn't quite able to position things properly. But I like this stage pick for Panda, mostly because it's going to make edge guarding a lot easier. Roy can't go under stage anymore.
That's definitely a danger when you're in the mind of Roy. It just cuts off your options of recovery, knowing that a bowling ball is going to come. Makes everything very telegraphed.
With that being said, though, you did just give a Sortie a relatively small stage with not very big blast zones and triplats. So that's also pretty bad in Panda's favor.
Ooh, and an up air here. Up tilt, falls to the platform, he gets an up air. Oh, gosh.
Double edge dance, almost taking out Panda Bear. Almost at 60%?
Okay, he got the raw XD taking out Villager there. All right, Panda Bear got 63 damage on Roy. Needs to find a way to get this man off stage once again. Woo! Going with the high recovery.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was unfortunate. That's kind of what you want. If bowling ball's going to miss, you want to put him in a bad position, but he wasn't able to call out that drop through platform.
Oh, gosh, in the bowling ball. Okay, and this is one reason why we see why he went to this stage. Because if you're on Battlefield and you throw a bowling ball on that platform, I don't believe it's going to fall off stage.
Yeah, I don't think
it's
so
still going to land on the stage. This gives you more places where you can be to cover Roy in his recoveries.
Good chase down with the grab.
It's raining bowling balls.
How many of those you got in your pocket, bro?
Man.
Those things are heavy.
Okay, back here. Gets Roy off stage once again. Villager with these slingshots coming through. There.
I will say this, Goclin's timing his recoveries extremely well. If he does them a little too late, he gets hit with bowling ball. If he does them a little too early, he can get hit with slingshot, but he's timing it to where he misses slingshot, but he snaps back to stage too fast for a bowling ball to actually come into play.
Ooh,
that gyroid!
Void rocket.
Oh my goodness.
Right, back throw, toss him off stage. You have another bowling ball waiting, and he just barely slides through.
He might just be dead. Well, he's definitely dead now.
That bowling ball. Taking out that stock. Panda Bear sitting with 63% on his second stock. Definitely where he wants to be right now. Feeling himself. All right, the up air, up tilt. He's got Goclin on the run right now. He's trying to find his way back down to the ground.
Nice job leading up the up tilt. Just like last game, this is definitely not out of it for Goclin just yet. He only needs one move to convert into a kill move, and then all of a sudden he's back in it. He's only at 60% right now.
He hit the Void rocket. Oh gosh, just barely not reaching Villager there. Wouldn't have been able to get a sweet spot though.
Oh, he wasn't able to grow the tree completely. There we go. Panda will be the first one to tell you, man, just don't approach my tree. Just stay away. Mother Nature hurts.
Ooh, counter. This Panda Bear sitting at 117 damage. Right, with the dash attack.
I feel like that tree just got here, dude. That's global warming for you.
Forward tilt on the shield.
Ooh, all right. Just missed that up smash, too.
Ooh, we got the jab up here, taking the stock. Goclin sitting at 110%.
Good slingshot though off stage, and that is gonna kill.
And another bowling ball. Panda Bear looking very poised after that. Game number 2 looked very strong in game number 1 as well.
Yeah, and that was a really good weight. He got a little bit more patient with his edge guarding. There was definitely some antsiness on Panda Bear's part for the most part when it came to the actual edge guards. That time around, he was able to breathe a little bit. Most of his kills, that's where they came from, and he knows that. So he just needs to be at peace with himself and take a deep breath. So now, he is going to stick with Villager, which shows you how much confidence he has in the match, because if he wanted to, Panda does have a wolf. If he ever wanted to make just completely change up his play style, he could just change different characters. But he said, no, Villager's right for me, I'm sticking with it.
I'm happy you said wolf. But I was like, man, please don't talk about this even though, bro. Like,
nah, man, everyone in Chicago's got a pocket wolf, and that includes the Villager man himself.
Right. We went along to a stage as Nova.
There's that shield.
Oh, yeah. Goclin remembered what happened in the last game when he went off stage, so he went back onto that stage as quickly as he could. He was like, you know what, bowling balls? Nah, man. Ooh, up here, back here.
Hey, this is another stage, though, where you can't go under stage if you're Roy.
Yeah, I wonder if Goclin was thinking about that as he picked this stage. Because he definitely died from 2 bowling balls.
Oh, he definitely
did. He did not have the option to hug the stage because the bowling ball's there. If he was on a platform stage such as Battlefield, he'd definitely be able to ride the curve and avoid the bowling ball.
Oh, good nair. Just throwing Goclin off balance for just a second.
Dash attack here. Got Panda Bear using that slingshot to give himself coverage to get back onto the stage. Missing with the jab.
Oh, that is going to kill.
One slingshot, sent him off stage.
And that bowling ball got him. Just like we mentioned before, you can't afford to go low, so you just have to sort of contest it horizontally. Panda's able to hold that bowling ball and secure that kill.
Ooh, trying to get in close here. Up special.
Up special does a whole 21 damage?
Yeah.
My God.
Tied things up with that one hit. Goclin trying to go off stage and attack Villager. Panda giving himself some space with that slingshot. Hop over the Void Rocket there.
Panda naring at his shield a lot. If you're Villager, one of his weaknesses is that he doesn't have a whole lot of out of shield options.
Woo! Just barely makes it past the bowling ball once again.
Extremely close matchup right now. He's able to get the back throw. And he releases it so fast. That reaction time was amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yes, and he was able to get away because his shield was done. Okay, got the jab on the ledge. And he need to be very careful here. You know what these Roys want.
He's able to get an up air there. It would be a shame if Panda couldn't land a hit on him after almost breaking his shield immediately. And he's not going to.
You got the jab to fair there. All right, both these guys sitting at 0. Game number 3, and Panda Bear just gonna carry this man across the street.
About to carry all the way to Unova, man.
Ooh, missing a grab there. Airs out of shield, gets himself away, able to reset. Goclin sitting at 64 damage. Oof. Nair, Void Rocket.
Oh, he tried to go for the roll read.
Goclin trying to stay composed here.
And this is where Villager gets annoying, bro. He can't get. What is he gonna do? It may only be 5 damage apiece, but dude,
it adds up, and it's very frustrating to deal with.
That's gonna. Oh my God, no!
By. And then once again goes over, doesn't get grabbed.
These are the little moments, little things that could just completely reset this game for Goclin.
Goclin having a little bit of momentum on the side. He was like, man, if I didn't die in either one of those situations, maybe I'm meant to win this game number 3.
Yeah, dude, he's on borrowed time right now. Let's see if Panda can get it together.
Panda's just plastering him with slingshots right now.
Like the last 60 damage has come from slingshot blasts.
All right, and then right there we have Panda only getting a single on the turn-on. Gosh, get up attack. Sending Panda Bear back.
He knows all he needs is a grab right near your ledge. Finally able to get around these pellets just a little bit. Good potted plant. Is that it? He has a jump.
He goes right
and he's gone.
He's going to get back thrown. Panda Bear taking
The
out
Panda pop-off. You gotta love the Panda pop-off, baby. One of the most charismatic men in all of Smash.
All right, man. Panda collecting his W on that Roy, and I feel so it's crazy. Every single tournament that Goclin goes to, he's in an intense set with someone.